Hi, my name's Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Audi Q7, then take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. I should just really say it's awesome and leave it at that, but it's a 6-litre V12 turbo diesel Tiptronic Quattro. It's a 2010 on a 10 plate, has done, let me just see, 62,445 miles. The fuel economy, urban is 19.1, extra urban 30.3, and combined is 25. It's a 0 to 60 time of 5.5 seconds, top speed of 155 miles per hour, which is electronically limited, 493 brake horsepower engine with 48 valves. Road tax, 12 months is £570, 6 months is £313.50, and it's MOT until the 26th of 8th 2020. This is a 2-owner vehicle. To be fair, the last owner hardly used it. I believe he lived abroad, but it's just wanted for nothing. Today's a momentous occasion. We've managed to wrestle the keys for the Q7 V12 off John. He's not very happy, but it's time we sold it. It's probably one of the best ones, if not the best one on the internet. It's certainly the lowest owners from what I can gather, and one of the lowest mileage and the best price. So I'll just show you around it and then make your own mind up. But what a fantastic vehicle this is. What great value for money. So we've got xenon headlamps. We've got high pressure headlamp wash, the front parking sensors there, the big Audi grille with the Quattro badge there. It's got the 5 triple spoke alloys, ceramic disc brakes, the Audi motif calipers, Continental super contact tyres. It's just lovely. It really is lovely all round. The aluminium effect door mirrors, power folding, the chrome window surrounds. It's got the aluminium roof bar there and the sill protectors, and also wheel arch protectors. And the most important thing is the V12 badge there. We've got the power open and close tailgate. There's a 6 and 7 seat there, which will just pull the little tag. The headrest goes down, and then the catch here, seat folds forward. Fairly simple to operate. Storage, bit of storage space underneath the boot floor. You've also got the detachable tow bar underneath there as well, and there's actually a little button to raise and lower the back in here for when you're towing or attaching something to the tow bar. Reversing sensors there, power close. Just under there is the reverse camera as well, so you can actually see where you're going, and you get an audible warning from the sensors. The back of this car is like absolutely brand new. It's got a fantastic specification. We've got rear centre armrest here with a cup holder in the centre. The seats are nice high back, they're built up. It's got the really big thick rubber heavy duty, easy for me to say, mats on the floor there, so the carpet's like new. We've got the rear entertainment system here, 2 TV screens in the headrest. You've got headphone sockets there. In the back we've got the shade bands there, or the blinds or whatever, and you've also got the same, which you can control electronically from the front, and that covers the panoramic roof. The 6 and 7 seats in the back, they've got their own little sunroof as well here, so it's nice, light and airy in the back here. Great to be a passenger in, plenty of room, and a 6-litre V12 7-seater Landjet. It's just awesome. Bose speakers all round. It's a lovely vehicle. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Two proper keys. The V12 engine there, it just sounds like you're pressing on a cordless drill. As I say, fantastic spec. First of all, if we switch the lights on there and then give it a squirt, we've got high pressure headlamp wash. From the information buttons here, if we click car, you can see there I can dial lift, off-road, comfort, automatic. So we'll just go to off-road there, and the car goes up. If you can see that. And then we'll put it back down to comfort. Height and reach adjustable steering wheel. We have reversing camera, which, there you go, that shows up. As you can see, when you move the steering wheel, it shows you where you're going to go, so it's foolproof. And you've also got reversing sensors and front parking sensors, which beep if you're going anywhere near, just to kind of concentrate your mind. So automatic, you can use it as a manual as well. Got a big front central armrest, heated seats here, and they're also electrically operated, as you can see. I'll just take you for a ride in it. We've got an added view today. Let's just say, there you go, power folding door mirrors too. And the weight of this vehicle and the traction it has on the road, these poor boys have just had to put the tarmac back where I set off before. It just feels like it's going to shred everything. I'll try and give you an idea of the power without breaking the speed limit, but 0 to 60, 5.5 seconds in this absolute weapon. I'll have to pick some Prozac up for John at the chemist while I'm out, because after using this, I mean, where else is it to go? It's just it's just a fabulous car. Let's see which. Can't remember which. There we go. That's the shade band, which comes all the way up. We'll take it back. And we've also got the electric roof as well. But let's just give it some gas going up here if the road's clear. And I'll show you what hyperthrust is like in a 6-litre V12. Yeah, that's fast enough. Giving it a bit of a blowout there. Just something else really. Got the nice carbon fibre trim on the door panels, and also the gear tunnel surround. I'm forgetting to talk. multifunction steering wheel. We can move the gear selector across there and use that to change up and down like so. We've got the paddle shift. It also has a TV in here. And we've got the heated seats here, the climate control, 12-volt power socket, electric windows on the right hand side. I'm just trying to remember everything it's got. So the detachable tow bar, which is in the boot. Just a really solid grip on the road, the four-wheel drive and the big tyres, the cross contacts. Also got these kind of aluminium trims all the way around, complementing the dark interior, the lovely black leather. I'm not going to go down the M6 today. It would obviously be a little bit irresponsible of me flying this drone overhead. It's just a car that you jump in and drive from one country to another. That's the tilt and slide electric sunroof. Just get up to 70 miles an hour. $70 there. We've got cruise on. Cruise is just behind the Q2 position of the steering wheel. Just doing 71 there, just knock it down back to 70. And we're doing 1750 revs. At 70 miles an hour. Nice and smooth. Lovely suspension. The seats and the position of the seat is just excellent. We've got Bluetooth hands-free. I'll show you how to pair your mobile, how to delete a mobile, how to set the sat nav when we get back. And but in the in the meantime, it's what fantastic value for money. I mean, obviously we compare our cars with others before we advertise them, and there's a couple, not too many V12s about. A Lamborghini Urus there. There's not too many V12s about, but they all seem to have had plenty of owners. This has got a proper service history. Last serviced in January 2019, I think, not too many miles ago, and it's a proper car. It's cup holders here, or a cup holder. If you lift that up, you've got somewhere to put your whatever, your gear. Oops. And then also, if you lift that up, there's another space here, and that's got a CD player in underneath there, like little secret compartment. Nothing coming. Just test the, yep, paddle shift's working fine. I'm lost for words. I've driven it a couple of times before, but it's just, and this is like a, you know, that Lamborghini Urus went past us before, and what's that, £250,000, and I bet it doesn't drive too much different to this for sub £30,000. I mean, it just feels like a tank. With everybody going for four-wheel drives now, I mean, and kind of SUV four-wheel drives, not just saloons. Lamborghini, Ferrari's bringing one out. Aston Martin have just brought one out today, I think. And then you've got this thing, private plate on this. Nobody's going to know. And if it's a second vehicle, a kid bus, it's pretty good on. It's pretty good on fuel. I've got to say. And I noticed the same really with when I was using the Range Rover 4.4. It wasn't too much different to the 3 litre, but the drive, that certainly was. And it's the same with this. I've used a few 3 litre Q7s, but this it feels like there's a big lead weight in the front. The engine must be so heavy. Else we've got here, we've got radio, media, name, and I don't know what that's all about. It's setup, that's the car. You see there in the bottom left hand corner it says systems. That corresponds to that button there. There's 4 buttons around the rotary control. Each corner of the screen corresponds to a button in that position. So there you go, parking systems, and there you go, back systems. We can wind down there, tyre pressure monitoring, windscreen wipers, instrument cluster, exterior lighting, ambience lighting, windows, central locking, vehicle ID. Lovely steering wheel, cutouts for your thumbs there. It's just very dick. They're not all locked up, are they? It's freezing cold out there. I don't envy him with his roof down. So 7 seats, power open and closing tail. I'm just honestly, I'm just trying to think of something to say. It's if you're interested, you need to come and drive it. One of the first times I used a Q7 as well, I couldn't open the glove box, and of course the buttons there. Even that, look how over-engineered that is. Normally you open a glove box and it opens, but there you go, that's all dampered. I think every so often the VW Audi group will bring out something like, was it the Phaeton and Bugatti Veyron, where they actually lose money on the vehicle. And I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't one of them, where you buy it and you get a great value vehicle for less money than it costs them to build, but it's kind of an exercise in design and engineering, and just to show people that they can do it. Not too long ago I had the pleasure of using an Audi A8 with a V10 Lamborghini engine in it. Yet another kind of thumb in the nose at everybody else. This is just a machine. The dashboard there, coolant temperature on the left, rev counter next to the coolant temperature gauge. In the centre you've got the information display, speedo, and then fuel gauge on the right. Information display in the centre there, probably can't see it from there, but That's telling me what's on the TV at the moment. Change the mode there. Tell me what the cruise is set at, the outside air temperature, which is 8.5, how far we can get before we need to fill up, which is 100 miles, and what gear it's in. Go back onto the nav there. Auto dim rear view mirror, and there'll be loads of things I've forgotten. There really will. So all I can ask is that you look in the specification and the write-up. But this is a once-in-a-lifetime vehicle, I think. Back at mission control here. And we've got the reversing camera and the sensors. See what kind of job we can make of getting in here. Just rip the curb up. Sun's in my eyes now, which we don't want. There we go. Reversing made easy by Audi. As soon as we get near enough, it'll start beeping. Don't forget, if you do want to buy it, when you ring up, make sure you ask for Barry, because John will just tell you it's not for sale. There you go. That's it.